Welcome to AI Brief, episode 108. Today we're diving deep into some really fascinating developments in AI. We'll cover ChatGPT's new memory capabilities, which are quite something.
Definitely. And also a huge funding round for Murati's, her new AI company, plus a study that gives a bit of a reality check on AI debugging.
Right, and we'll also touch on new AI tools, Canva's latest features, and a bunch of other updates.
So let's start with that ChatGPT update. The big news is it now automatically remembers information across all your conversations.
Yeah, think about that. It's not just session by session anymore. It continuously learns your preferences, your interests, maybe how you like things formatted.
Exactly. So you don't have to keep repeating yourself. The idea is that responses become much more personalized and, frankly, more useful over time.
It's a pretty big departure from how it worked before, where you really had to explicitly tell it to remember something specific from earlier.
Right now it's a default.
Yeah.
But importantly, you still have control. You can go in and see what it remembers, and you can edit that list or delete things using prompts.
So they're aiming for more seamless interaction, making it feel less like starting fresh every single time you chat, more like an ongoing dialogue.
Precisely. Okay, so speaking of big moves in the AI space, Murati.
Ah, yes, OpenAI's former CTO. She's launched her own startup, Thinking Machines Lab.
And they are apparently seeking, get this, $2 billion in seed funding.
$2 billion for seed funding.
A valuation of at least $10 billion.
Yeah.
And that target's apparently gone up from what they were initially aiming for.
That's incredible, especially considering the company was founded just 6 months after she left OpenAI. And she's brought OpenAI veterans with her, right?
She has. They're aiming to build, quote, widely understood, customizable, and generally capable AI systems. A bit vague still on the specifics, though.
But that level of investment, $2 billion, for an early-stage company without even a public product yet, it just underscores the massive excitement, maybe even frenzy, around AI right now.
Totally. It's a huge bet on her team and their vision.
Okay, so from that huge investment hype, let's get a dose of reality. There's a Microsoft research study looking at AI and software debugging.
Right, finding and fixing bugs in code.
Yeah.
They tested 9 large language models, including pretty capable ones like Claude 3.7 Sonnet.
How did they test them?
They basically powered a single AI agent with these different models and gave it 300 debugging tasks from a standard benchmark, SWE Benchlight.
And the results?
Well, they were, let's say, sobering. The AI agent really struggled. It failed to complete half of the assigned tasks. Half.
Even using the best models.
Even then. The top performer, which was the Claude 3.7 Sonnet model using specific debugging tools, only solved about 48.4% of the issues.
And OpenAI's models.
Their O1 and O3 mini models in the study had significantly lower success rates.
So why the struggle? What did the researchers think?
They suggested it boils down to the training data. These LLMs haven't seen enough examples of the process of debugging, the sequential, step-by-step decision-making humans do.
Like, they see the fixed code, maybe the buggy code, but not the messy how-to part in between.
Exactly. It's like learning to fix a car engine just by looking at pictures of broken engines and fixed engines without seeing the mechanic actually work through the problem.
It's a good reminder, then. AI code generation has come a long way, sure, but actually debugging that code is still a really tough nut for AI to crack.
Definitely puts current capabilities into perspective. Okay, let's shift gears to Canva, the design platform. Huge user base, 230 million monthly users.
And they've just unveiled a big AI overhaul. They're calling it an AI creative partner.
Yeah, so the idea is you can modify your designs using text or even voice prompts. Just tell it what to change.
Like, make this heading bolder or change the chart type.
Precisely. And it goes beyond just editing text. They've added AI for generating custom animations, creating charts and infographics automatically from your data.
And even analyzing user data to find insights, apparently.
Plus, new AI photo editing tools for quick adjustments, background replacement.
Yeah.
Really embedding AI deeper into the design workflow.
Seems like they're really leaning into AI to make design faster and maybe more accessible for their users.
What's that way? All right, one more major update before we hit the rapid fire round. Ziroh Labs, an Indian startup.
They've developed something called Compact AI. What's the deal with that?
So this is potentially quite game-changing. It's a framework designed to let you run large language models, the really big ones, on standard CPUs.
Wait, standard CPUs, not the expensive, power-hungry GPUs usually needed.
Exactly. It focuses on the inference stage. That's when you're actually using the trained model, not training it.
So you could potentially run something like Llama 2 on a regular laptop processor.
That's the claim. They say Compact AI lets models like Llama 2 or Alibaba's Qwen 2.5 run on standard Intel Xeon processors with performance comparable to specialized hardware.
Have big players looked at this?
Apparently, yes. Chip makers like Intel and AMD have reportedly tested it.
If this holds up, it could be huge for accessibility, right? For startups, researchers, developers without massive GPU budgets.
Absolutely. It could really democratize access to running powerful AI models. A very interesting development to watch.
Okay, lots going on there. Let's quickly run through some other headlines in AI today.
Right, first up, Ilya Sutskever's new company, SSI, Safe Superintelligence, is partnering with Google Cloud. They'll be using Google's TPU chips for their research.
And Google itself is adopting Anthropic's Open Model Context Protocol. The goal there is to let Google's models connect more easily with different data sources and apps.
We mentioned Canva's big launch that was a Visual Suite 2.0 with all those AI features and voice partner.
There's also some legal drama. OpenAI is now countersuing Elon Musk, alleging harassment and trying to stop further legal action from his side.
TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, has unveiled a new model called Seed Thinking V1.5. It's a 200 billion parameter model focused on reasoning, claiming to outperform competitors like DeepSeek R1.
And Elon Musk's other AI venture, xAI, has made its Grok 3 model available via API. Pricing details are out too.
An AI company called Writer launched AI HQ, a platform aimed at businesses for building and managing their own AI agents.
OpenAI Open Source Browse Comp. That's a benchmark specifically for testing how well AI agents can perform online research tasks.
And rumors are swirling. OpenAI might be prepping a revamped GPT-4o, maybe called GPT 4.1, and potentially smaller mini and nano versions too.
Quick success story. GenSpark's co-founder announced their AI super agent hit $10 million ARR just 9 days after launching. That's fast.
Very fast. And DeepMind's spinoff, Isomorphic Labs, granted scientists full access to AlphaFold 3, that's the model predicting protein, DNA, and RNA structures. Big deal for science.
Finally, Incident.io raised $62 million for its AI platform that helps manage IT incidents.
Okay, that was a lot. Let's quickly mention some trending AI tools people might want to check out.
The court.
Google's got Gemini 2.5 Flash, faster, cheaper reasoning model.
Kimi VL from Moonshot AI, a smaller vision language model that's apparently punching above its weight.
Pika Twists, a tool for editing objects in videos while keeping the scene consistent.
Ask Plexbot Perplexity's AI chatbot, now on Telegram for individual and group chats.
EverTutor claims to be a personalized AI voice tutor.
Tanka, an AI assistant for teams, helping with replies, to-dos, knowledge management.
Latitude Agents, a platform for building and deploying autonomous AI agents.
Screen Studio, simple tool for creating and sharing screen recordings.
And Lingo.dev uses LLMs to translate apps, websites, and databases.
All right, that brings us to the end of this deep dive into, well, a very busy period in AI developments. We hope these insights were valuable.
Yeah, lots to digest. To keep up with this rapidly evolving world, be sure to follow AI Brief. And please, share this discussion with anyone you think might find it interesting. Thanks for tuning in.